Check it. Alright guys, what's up? You are back for another video with DataZero. In this video, we're looking at AMC, GME, SPY, and Bitcoin. It's your daily update and prediction. It's going to be short, sweet, and to the point. I wasn't really going to do a video today, but there's so much going on that I had to do a video. As you guys can see, we do have inflation dropping tomorrow. I did forget to talk about this in the video, but we have inflation data dropping tomorrow, which could also cause a downside on SPY, especially if the numbers are not drastically reduced or much lower. They want to see these numbers dropping significantly. So we will be looking at that, and I got some technical for you, as well as the news fundamentals that you need to know as a trader and investor. And just remember that inflation drops tomorrow. Let's not waste any more time and hop in the charts, the facts, the data. Let's go. All right, guys, what is up? You are back for another video with DataZero. I wasn't going to do a update today, but I decided to do one only because there is a lot of stuff going on, but it is going to be a rather short update. But I just wanted to give everybody the information on what's going on, and then of course I will be live tomorrow giving you guys the live predictions and news as it drops. So you guys can see that we do have this rising wedge on SPY. It does look like we did come up and possibly get rejected from these levels here. So it looks like SPY might be making an overall head and shoulders. Right here's your shoulder, right here would be your head, and then you're forming your second shoulder. Most likely what we're going to be seeing from SPY tomorrow is actually a little bit of bearishness, believe it or not. If SPY can break back above the levels of 502, then you could see some bullishness. But what most likely is going to happen is you're going to get rejected from one of these levels here, because you guys can see that we have a lot of bearishness here in the MACD. So we're probably going to be stuck around that $500 level. Now, if SPY does lose $500, you're going to see a big move to the downside for SPY, because there's not a lot of support there. So if SPY does lose that key momentum and key support resistance at $500, you're going to see a move to the downside. If we go ahead and pop on the alligator, you can see that the alligator is starting to curl to the downside here on those smaller time frames, showing that momentum is building to the downside a decent amount. So this is why I'm thinking we're going to get rejected from these levels here, and then have to come back down and retest the $500 level, which is a dangerous level for SPY, because again, if you lose that level, you could see a big move to the downside because of these rapid pushes up to the upside that SPY has been making and not really building support. It's kind of just been making these leaps and bounds to the upside and doing this for quite some time, and this is actually very detrimental because it's not sustainable, and that's something that I talked about multiple times. Also, you can see that the market is in extreme greed, so this is something we have to be aware of as well. You normally want to do the opposite of the herd. While the market is in extreme greed, you want to be selling. We can see that Bitcoin is pushing to the upside, so Bitcoin did break and hold $50,000 per coin. It's kind of doing this flag consolidation right now. Looks like it's even trying to make another move higher, literally in a squeeze formation right now. Bitcoin is absolutely out of control. RSI is extremely high. We're also starting to see some bearish divergence as price is trending up while RSI is trending down. So this will correct after it does see its high. I will be looking for signs like RSI and other dojis, things like that, to determine if a top is coming and if we will see significant pullback. But I do think Bitcoin will be due for a pullback. I do want to point out here on the daily time frame, we also have a gravestone doji here, which is often an indicator of reversal. So this is most likely a sign that we might be seeing a top or nearing a top for SPY. We don't have the confirmation yet that this is a top, but it could be a sign that we are nearing a top or putting in a top on SPY. As far as the meme stocks is concerned, I do think GameStop and AMC will see a bullish continuation. The biggest threat to AMC right now is the 4.8 million short shares. They do have 4.8 million short shares for AMC. For GameStop right now, they do only have 30,000. This is causing AMC's cost to borrow to go up. So as you guys can see, cost to borrow is seeing a decent spike to the upside, which could have an indication on price moving to the upside as well, because cost to borrow has a direct effect on price. If you see a big spike to the upside in cost to borrow, that normally shows price moving to the upside as well. That also can create things like short interest in FTDs, which will help a short squeeze be much larger for AMC. So I think AMC and GME are going to see a bullish continuation. Again, it is going to be a battle. They want to try to keep these meme stocks down. That is just the reality of the situation. AMC, it could see a decent gamma ramp if it holds $4.50 here in the later half of the week, and it looks like that's exactly what AMC is trying to do. AMC is in a bull flag right now. So AMC looks like it could make a move back to the upside. What we want to see tomorrow is AMC stay above the levels of $4.50. If we can hold that level, you're going to see a continuation to the upside. It does look like AMC is set up for a continuation to the upside based off what I'm seeing off the alligator and the MACD. So you can see that the MACD is green, the alligator is spread very far apart. These are all indicators that we're going to see a bullish continuation, as well as these buy signals on the higher time frames. Again, more indications that we're going to see a bullish continuation. After breaking out of this falling wedge, I do think AMC is reversing, and I do think that I officially called the bottom, because I said I don't see a world where AMC goes much lower than $3.60. I was 2 cents off, because you can see that $3.58 was the bottom. I do believe that AMC has bottomed and will reverse and continue to move up and make higher lows. Now, we will see a pullback on AMC eventually, and that will be a healthy pullback, but right now AMC is moving up in a sustainable manner, and I do think it will be able to continue this and go to $5. So AMC is going back to $5. Believe it or not, there's a gap fill at $5. This gap will get filled. All of these gaps will get filled to the upside. It is only a matter of time. I believe that AMC is reversing and moving back to the upside, and I believe that GameStop is as well. It's making a higher low, exactly like we needed to can finish the overall completion of the market cycle psychology, where it does make its higher low after that V-shaped style recovery and then move back to the upside in a disbelief rally. And I believe that AMC is going to go into a disbelief rally. This is where it starts to move to the upside and people do not believe it, and that's how the price creeps up off of the bottoms, while people do not invest because they're scared, because they think it's always going to continue to keep going down, but really it is actually reversing and starting to creep to the upside. Next thing they know, the price is higher and it's not going back down, and then that's actually when they buy, and that's what stops them from buying the bottom. And that's why you want to buy the fear and buy the bottom and do the opposite of the herd. When people are fearful, always be greedy. But guys and girls, this is the video. If you found it informative, go ahead and drop a like, press subscribe for more content like this. And remember, I will be live tomorrow. So check that out. And as always, have fun, stay safe, make money. Peace out. All right, y'all, that was the video. If you found it informative, go ahead and drop a like, press subscribe for more content like this. And remember, you can check me out on Twitter and Discord for even more DataZero updates. And as always, y'all, have fun, stay safe, make money. Peace out.